What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit live session. All right, everybody. So let's wait. Let's go ahead and wait for some of the people to go ahead and chime through. I got some new exciting updates coming along here, and obviously here to answer your questions. So, guys, welcome to Keeping It Real with Credit. On this channel, we talk anything and everything regarding credit, and I'm your host, Ray, from Keeping It Real. And on this channel, we go ahead and talk about everything with credit, especially on the live sessions. I give you guys the opportunity to go ahead and ask me live on a Q&A any questions that you may have, but also to encourage you to go ahead and schedule your free credit evaluation. So welcome everybody. Free credit evaluation, basically what that is, before I can continue forward, is where one of my credit analysts goes ahead and discusses with you what your options are regarding your credit, right? Now that the year is going to be ending and a new year is going to start already, what a great opportunity to start the new year off with great credit, with new opportunities when it comes to investments, buying your car, buying your home, whatever it may be. Credit can definitely be leveraged for that purpose. In the meantime, again, in the description below, the very first link is where you can go ahead and schedule your one-on-one free credit evaluation with me or somebody in my team that will be able to help you out and give you some options, right? At the end of the day, whether you do business with us or not, you'll take home an analysis where it breaks down some credit information and everything tailored towards, obviously, what's on your credit report. So without further ado, as promised, right? Let me go ahead and give you a quick overview of the Keeping It Real with Credit Studios, and also, which is also what the company, right, which is called ScoreShield Financial Group. ScoreShield Financial Group is our credit restoration company where we go ahead and specialize in just that. We're a full service operation. And lately I've been we've all been busy in the works, going ahead and finalizing any final details, last minute touches, and so on and so forth. So guys, really quick, let me give you guys a quick overview as to the Keeping It Real with Credit Studios. Here's the command center, if you will, with some of the partners. That's Ignacio, and that's Pedro from Miami Express Auto Lease. And this is what we call the command center, the war room over here, all right? And then moving along, look how cool this thing is, right? So, all right, guys, so as you see here, in the command center, right over the command center, we have our sales room here. In here is where everybody, all the credit analysts is going to go ahead and sit at and conduct all the free credit evaluations, all done throughout here. And then if you look over here, we're going to do a cool little panel here, and that's TBD, right, as far as what we're going to put on there. In here, we have what's called the conference room. I know it's a little bit messy here. We're kind of putting the TVs up and everything else. So obviously, stay tuned for that. We got this cool little wooden paneling, and we're going to do some extra padding on here. Now, if you continue to follow me with forward, we got, hold on, because all these new codes here. Let me see, 7-4. Oh, it worked. All right, so, and then here, we got our lounge area here, in here, we're going to be doing many more YouTube videos. And over there, we're going to be doing our podcast. So stay tuned for the name of our podcast, because we have a few special guests over here. We got somebody from, what was it, Ignacio? From...
a guy from Group Hospitality.
From Group Hospitality. If you guys know a guy named David Groupman,
yeah,
he's actually partners with him,
yeah.
All right, works together with him. And we also had the real,
you want to say it?
The real Brad Lee, right?
Yeah,
the real Brad Lee will be coming here with our podcast. If you guys know about him, definitely look him up, and we'll be excited to show you what's going on there. So now, guys, that was just a quick little overview. Obviously, there's still some last minute touches that we got to do, obviously, but regardless, is what we do. Now, another thing, let me put it on here, because again, guys, all right, so another thing that we got going on here, phone number for you guys to call right now as we speak and get a free credit evaluation here with us. That phone number is going to be 1-888-424-0058. If you call right now, you'll be able to talk to one of our credit analysts and get a free credit evaluation. That's again 1-888-424-0058. If not, you're more than welcome to click on the link in the description below to go ahead and schedule your free credit evaluation here with us. All right. So now let's get on to some of your questions. Let me put you guys here and kind of go from there. Let me go back up to the top. Can you talk about life after bankruptcy? Fernando, thank you so much. After bankruptcy, life not rough after bankruptcy. For the most part, what you might have to do is just wait a little bit. Some banks may or may not approve you. Others will. I know a lot of credit card companies may forgive you for that. But the beautiful thing is that you get it's a fresh start, right? But sometimes bankruptcy isn't for everybody. It really depends on the amount you owe. And all that stuff, but obviously you want to consult with an attorney, a bankruptcy attorney, to see what your options are. But at the end of the day, I always suggest people try credit restoration out first. It's a little bit less costly, and a little bit less damaging to your credit overall. But for the most part, we'll be more than happy to go ahead and discuss with those options if you schedule in the link in the description below, and we'll definitely be able to help you out on that end. All right. See, nice. What's up? What's up, man? Do they have to remove evictions after you pay them off? No. In reality, if evictions do report on your credit report, if it does report in your credit report, first we need to find out and investigate why it is that they're reporting and what details do they have at the back end. Overall, even if it's a negative account and you pay it off, whatever late payments you had before, any evictions or any negative annotations regarding your payment history, what's going to happen is it's going to remain on there, right? Unless you can find an error or discrepancy regarding that. All right. So next things, Minister Jesse, and I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name there. Do they have to remove evictions? So I guess we answered that question. Jay Bavis, do you fly drones? Yes, I do. We do fly drones over here. It's kind of tricky or whatnot, but I'm definitely going to be flying out some drones here in our area. We're located in the Miami Design District in Miami, Florida. So, definitely looking forward to some great shots out there. Tammy Watson, can you tell me about student loans? Well, it depends on what do you want to know. Student loans is something that you get regarding while you're going to school. They are a guaranteed loan by the government, meaning that can be possibly detrimental for you since they are subsidized. But regardless of the fact, it's something that will never go away. Obviously, you have to pay. But on a credit restoration standpoint, student loans can be removed from your credit report. But at the end of the day, you're still going to have to owe them on the end. All right. Fernando, do you have your own credit repair company now? Yes, I do. And it's a Score Shield Financial Group. Again, this is it right here. Definitely adding more to the team. This is Keeping It Real with Credit Studios and Score Shield Financial, again, which is our company. And again, that number is, and I got to get used to these phone numbers, that's 1-888-424-0058. And if you schedule the link below, you'll go ahead and schedule, and I'll text you exactly from my personal number so you have it, and I'll give you the next steps as to how you can schedule an evaluation with me or somebody in my team. All right? Keep moving forward. Aaron Murphy, what's the best option to getting a charge-off removed from my credit report? Would it be payment of deletion? So charge-offs, I don't think a payment for deletion would be a right step for that. That's typically something that you would go ahead and save for a collection company. But charge-offs basically is what comes out, what companies put on their report, if you will, right? At the end of the year, and they write that off as a loss. Charge-offs are usually after 6 months on the first date of delinquency or the first day you became 30 days late. And after that, it'll be considered a charge-off. So charge-offs, late payments, and inquiries are one of the more difficult things to remove, but they can be overturned. Again, we have to look more superficial, right? Just because sometimes what you see on your credit report is only half the story. We have to trigger an initiation of a dispute to really find out what the next steps really are. All right. Oh, by the way, guys, I didn't get to show you. We got our little kitchen area, break room area over here. So I think I showed you everything already so far, right? So we're gonna be adding some more artwork and stuff like that too. All right, so hopefully that answers your question. And guys, please, please, please schedule your free credit evaluation down in the first link in the description below. And we'll be more than happy. We're going to be staying here pretty late, not only to catching up with some of our clients' letters, getting them ready to get shipped out, but for the most part, getting everything situated to answer everybody's questions. So again, guys, schedule your free credit evaluation with the link in the description, and make sure to say what's up. I'm going to be here, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions because I'll be getting on those phones too. Aaron Murphy, so thank you for your questions. Tony Ayala, just got a call from Discovered Card today. They threatened to send me to collections. Maybe for 140. I do not know if that was good. So Tony, you did great. Don't worry about that. At the end of the day, we want to pay our debts. We want to make sure that we take care of our responsibilities. But for the most part, you're still dealing with the original creditor. It's only when things go to a third party or debt collectors where things become pretty fishy, right? So keep in mind to that. Great move on that. All right. Is there somewhere I can learn more about removing collections from your credit? Absolutely. You can go to this YouTube channel and learn more about that, or give us a call here at Scoreshield Financial or Keeping It Real with Credit Studios, and we'll be more than happy to answer any or all of your questions. If you click in the link in the description below, you'll be more than happy to go ahead and help you out and point you in the right direction. Again, guys, that's the whole purpose of this evaluation. The whole purpose of the evaluation is to give you a clear picture and an idea, and obviously something to take home, so you have a better idea as to what steps you can take, whether you're doing it on your own or you want to hire us to do it. It'll give you a better picture as to what your options are regarding your credit. All right, so stay tuned for that. Let me go ahead and make sure I answer everybody's questions on here. Darnell Anthony, what was the hardest credit repair you've done? Wow, that's actually a hard question because I've done so many already. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They're all challenging in their own way. In reality, it really depends on the information that the credit bureaus have on their end. But I can tell you this: I've been able to remove anything and everything that you see on a credit report: collections, late payments, charge-offs, repossessions, child support, student loans, tax liens, judgments, name corrections, addresses, you name it. Definitely have removed it all. So I don't think I've seen anything that's challenging, especially with my team. They're very, very good at what they do. Yeah. All right. So Luis Perez, I recently reestablished my credit and I bought a house, which was my ultimate goal. Congratulations. Now the question is it a good idea to still keep opening up a new credit card accounts and even increasing the limits? So increasing the limits are definitely going to tap into the second biggest factor of your credit, which is availability of credit, right? And that's obviously going to increase your score, but it depends on you. You're saying that your ultimate goal was to buy a home. What are you planning on using your credit for? Are you using it for an emergency? Do you want to purchase a home or car, or do you want to start now leveraging credit or other people's money, right, to make investments to make more of a residual income? Something to think about, right? But if that's something that you're looking to do, I would suggest do a lot of research on that. We do have some investment opportunities here on our end. We're more than happy to share that with you, considering Amazon. But other than that, that's something that we can definitely help you out. So give us a call or schedule your free credit evaluation in there below, and we'll be able to point you in the right direction. All right. All right. So here we go. On next, Juan Alvarez. Hi from Utah. What's up, Juan? Thank you very much for watching us. And I heard Utah was great. Definitely have to pay a visit out there. Matthew Varnum. If a sportsbook's offered credit cards, you spend it, then they go after you to pay up the losses. I'm obligated to pay. Nothing in writing. Never even gave any personal information. Yet they say they have my social security number. If they have your social, they can potentially report you or sell that information off to a collection agency. If you're unsure, I would probably call and verify with them to see what the steps are, or maybe review some sort of wording they had on the website, wherever it is that you signed up in, right? All right, so por qué? Because what's the difference between subsidized and unsubsidized student loans? One is guaranteed by the government, the other one is not. And what that is that because the the student loans are guaranteed by the government, it puts a lot of pressure to the individuals that obtain student loans, because that just means that no matter what, the government guarantees it, meaning you can't escape it. It'll be taken from your taxes. You need to make payments on it. But the cool thing is that because the government knows that, they have all these awesome programs that are designed to be able to help you out in an affordable basis. I've seen people pay as little, some of our clients, we've helped them pay as little as $5 a month, right, for their student loans. So something to definitely consider as we're looking into that, all right? Tammy Watson, okay, thanks, you answered my question. Can they be removed? Perfect. Interrupted it as a scam. So yeah, I would definitely stay away from that. Tammy Watson, I was scammed by a company saying my student loans is deleted. I don't owe if I pay a certain amount for 3 months. That doesn't sound very, very accurate there. I would definitely double check that. I know student loans, you can never go away from them, even if you delete them from the credit report. All right, so something to consider when it comes on there. Jay Bravis, I just put in for the evaluation. Thank you, Jay. We'll definitely be speaking to you here soon and shortly. So again, guys, if you want more questions, more specific questions, more tailored questions regarding your credit, feel free to schedule your free credit evaluation with us today so we could go ahead and help you out when it comes to that. All right, that's the clicking on the link in the description below. Now, here we go. Can you tell me why my credit dropped a couple points with the only changes taking place was a removal of 3 medical collection, and I reduced my debt by over $9,000? It really depends. I would have to see the full picture, Robin, on what your credit report is, because sometimes things can get removed, but depending on the other factors that are on your credit can mean the difference between your score going up or down. All right, so definitely something to keep in mind on there. Now, see, nice. Should I leave Justo and come with you because they're taking too long and told me 3 or 4 months, as it's been 8 and now they've lied? That's up to you, see, nice. Obviously, I'll just keep calling and asking for more information. We're more than happy to help anybody and everybody out. That's up to you. You know how to reach me. Link in the description below, or phone number. Once again, pull that up now, 1-888-424-0058. Once again, that's 424-0058, or click on the link in the description below to schedule your evaluation. So looking forward to speaking to all of you soon. Here we go, looking in here. See, nice, thank you for that donation. Thank you very much for that. Big Belly Jimmy, what's up? Julie Jules, learned a lot from your videos. Thank you. No problem. Anytime. I definitely love making these videos and informing you guys on that. It definitely makes me feel better, sleep better at night. But at the end of the day, we gotta come together, right? And see how we can all kind of rise up together when it comes to this credit game and how this can all benefit us and our families. Juan Alvarez, after my accounts are removed from my credit, what is the next steps to get my credit up? So once negative accounts get removed from your credit, you must replace those with positive accounts. So now that you have negative accounts removed, depending on what your credit score is, it might be a good idea to take a look at what credit cards you can apply for. Whether it's a secured card where you give them an amount of money and they give you that back in credit, or maybe adding yourself as an authorized user to one of your friends or family members that have a great credit history, no late payments, long open credit card, and so on and so forth. Those are things that are going to increase your score and give you the opportunity to go ahead and apply for bigger bigger credit limits, when it comes to credit cards. All right, so it's definitely something to look into. Jack McKay, keeping it real means showing proof. That's right. Jack McKay, your personal credit score is, pull up your Credit Karma account now, or you're not keeping it real. Jack McKay. All right, you got it. Here we go. So right now, pulling that up here. So right now, guys, my score is flying over a 708 right now. 708 right now. In the meantime, there's actually a few things. Now that you bring that question up, there's actually a few things. Tomorrow, I'm going to have my old consumer attorney, the one that helped me out with my very, very first collection situation. And he's going to go over something that a collection company, a very known collection company, was trying to do with me. We found that it was definitely very illegal. And right now, we're going to go ahead and sue under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act on a loan that they say that I took out around the time that I was deployed to Afghanistan. And interestingly enough, when I try to order proof or validation of the account, what they gave me was the contract, and where it says my signature, it was just typed. And so obviously that wasn't my signature, and there was a time in which I was deployed in Afghanistan. Interestingly enough, it very well could be that the same people that actually bought or stole my information in the beginning was the same one to generate this, I guess you would say, loan. So tomorrow I'm actually speaking with the consumer attorney. I'm actually going to show him here into the office, and we're going to go ahead and talk about how we can strategize going after these people and seeing what can be done. Obviously, that's another video, because again, if it's done to me, it could be very well be done to you. And that's the whole purpose of this channel, right? To share this type of information so that we can be more knowledgeable and aware as to what exactly is going on. All right. So now next step, Jay Bavis, how can a personal loan their interest rate lower their interest rates on their credit cards? Person. I'm sorry, I guess there was a typo there. If you're looking to lower your interest rates on your credit cards, all you could do is call your credit card company, and you can say, hey, I've been offered another credit card with this interest rate. Can you beat it? Can you match it? I've been a customer of you guys for a very long time, and that's something that can be done. So something to definitely look into when it comes to that. Another thing is, I want to learn to be a guru like you. How do I learn to help my family, church, and people in my neighborhood? That's a great K-Bill 2240. Make sure to give us a call. Make sure to answer any of your questions. One of the best ways to get informed regarding credit, at least on a more basic level, is by calling us and scheduling your free evaluation, because what you take home is a very thing that you could go ahead and introduce that to your friends or family members to go ahead and educate you further on what your options are when it comes to credit, because credit is a formula and it's pretty much the same throughout the board, right? You do the same when it comes to disputing and everything else. There's rules and regulations that actually protects us as consumers. But in order to understand credit and find out what to do with it, you have to understand it at a more basic level. And it's a lot simpler than what you think. It just takes a little bit more of an education and a simpler format for you to know. So hopefully that'll get you to schedule your free credit evaluation. Jack McCaig, a person is a business, and it's not you. It's not your credit score. It's your business called the person's credit score. Okay. Jack Craig, please elaborate on what you're talking about here. All right. So Jay Bavis, how can a person lower the interest rates on the credit cards? Okay. I guess I answered that question. Any family specials on credit repairs? I have like 3 or 4 people. Definitely something we can do, Fernando. But remember, pricing is based on the amount of negative items that we have to work with, right? So give us a call, and we'll definitely work out some opportunities here for you, because at the end of the day, we're here to help everybody out, all right? So give us a call. Again, schedule your evaluation in the link in the description below. And let's go ahead and pull that number out one more time. Here we go here. That number is 1-888-424-0058. Looking forward to speaking to all of you soon. All right, so here we go. Luis Perez, those of you considering working with Ray, do it. I have worked with him to reestablish my credit, and he is a real deal. Thank you, Luis, for all that support. Definitely proud of that, and looking forward to help as many people as I can. Now, this has been my mission, my priority, to make great educational videos and help and educate as many people as I can possible. All right. Vincent Green, what is it better, to pay down the credit card to 0 balance before the close date as opposed to waiting till after the close date? Let me read that one more time for you guys in case you guys missed it. Vincent Green, why is it better to pay down the credit card to 0 balance before the close date as opposed to waiting till after the close date. So the reason why that's better is because on the close date is the actual date that information gets reported over to the credit bureaus. If you pay it after the close date, then what happens is it'll report whatever balance and whatever payment it says that you had. So by paying a credit card on the due date and waiting and not using that card until after the report date would allow you to have control as to what balance you want reporting. I personally love to have that as a zero score on a balance. And I don't use those cards until after, right? So at least the credit card company sees activity, it sees me making payments, but at the same time, it kind of forces them to raise my limits because they're not making money because I'm always making the full payment. So if that makes sense, please, if it doesn't make sense, please let me know so I can go ahead and answer that for you. If not, check in the link in the description below so we can do an evaluation and a one-on-one evaluation with me. Again, whether you do business with us or not, our job here is to go ahead and educate you, make sure you're that much more knowledgeable when it comes to your credit. All right, Erica, can I have just inquiries removed? Yes, you can. That's definitely something that we could go ahead and do. It is disputed just the same as a regular account, just a couple more extra steps. They are a little bit more difficult to remove, but we have removed them before. So if inquiry removal is something that interests you, make sure to click on the link in the description below. And again, and make sure to contact us so we can go ahead and give you a detailed analysis as to what are some of the realistic expectations you can expect. Mario Santa Cruz, I had a Target credit card, then I didn't pay. Now I'm getting sued by the trial next year. What are my options? When it comes, now that things are into the court system, Mario, I would suggest to contact a local consumer attorney to find out what your options are. But obviously, if the amount is significant enough, that may very be well why they're suing you, right? That's why I always encourage people that when you start getting collection notices or phone calls, never to ignore them, right? But be very careful as to what information you dish out over the phone. I always suggest to communicate in black and white via letters. That way you're showing a form of communication and you're seeing what kind of options you really have. But at the end of the day, if you're with the original creditor, I always encourage you to see how you can make payment arrangements with the original creditor because things can become very dicey when it comes to a collection agency. All right. Yemelin Conde, I have an account on collections that is from 2006. They keep selling the account to a new agency and they put it back on my credit. Yemelin Conde, give us a call right now. We definitely have something, a new strategy that we worked out for that. So please, please, please give us a call back right now so that can stop right away, or schedule with the link in the description below so we can go ahead and make that happen. Alice Jordan, hi, what's up? Alex Stevens, do you know anything about ChexSystems and do you report or do they report to the credit bureaus? Absolutely, we do ChexSystems here all day. ChexSystems actually have to go about the same rules as the Fair Credit Reporting Act, just like a credit report does. The only thing is that ChexSystems is kind of like an internal report or internal systems that banks have within themselves. For example, if you overdrafted on an account and you left money there, you never paid them back, you will get reported to ChexSystems. So that when you go to another bank account to try to open a bank account, they won't let you because your ChexSystems will report that you owed money or whatever the case may be. So you could initiate a dispute in the same manner as a credit reporting agency, and if they can't validate or prove it, then it has to get removed. Then you could go back with your new ChexSystems report and go to the bank account and say, hey, can I open up a bank account? This obviously got removed because it was deemed unverifiable, inaccurate, and complete. All right, so definitely we could do ChexSystems. Again, give us a call down in the link in the description below and make sure you schedule your one-on-one free credit evaluation here with us. Alice Jordan, how can I remove my stuff off the credit? I paid some and they're still on there. Alice, keep in mind, guys, when you pay negative accounts, it will remain negative. Whether it's a collection, even if it's paid, the FICO scoring algorithms of today will analyze that, consider that as something negative. So something to keep in mind on there. Juan Alvarez, so my TransUnion open balances show 0 and was updated on 12/2/2019. But my Equifax still shows a balance was updated on November 26th. Probably give it some time, depends on when you sent out the letter and when they received it. But if by the 26th nothing's happened, give us a call. we'll definitely be more than happy to check that out for you. If not, give us a call now or schedule a link with the description below. All right, I am Bill. Can your company repair my TransUnion account only? Yes, we can. I don't see why you just want to use the credit TransUnion only for the same price. We can include all three, but if that's something you want to do, I'll be more than happy to find out why exactly TransUnion. But at the end of the day, we're here to help you guys out. And so, yes, we can definitely help you out there. Click the link in the description below to schedule your evaluation here with us. Alex Stevens, can you stop ChexSystems reports at the bank? No, that's actually something that you have to kind of, they're kind of like on the old school system where you have to kind of order it, wait 5 days, review your report, do the dispute, send it over exactly the same way. All right, so something to keep in mind. Shallow Alvaro, the state reporting inaccuracies. Inaccurate payments on my credit, can that be disputed? The state reporting. Yeah, I'll tell you this much. I'm not sure what you mean by state reporting, if that was a typo, but I'll tell you this much. Anything, absolutely anything that appears on a credit report can be disputed and is subject to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Anything. So anything that comes on there can be removed, challenged, or corrected without any penalty to you. That is a right that's afforded to you to be able to help you out. And obviously it's there and designed to promote the fairness and the accuracy of the information being reported. All right, guys. So, all right, guys, that's been 30 minutes of the day. I'm going to go ahead and get back to work here and finalize some more evaluations. Again, guys, if you want to go ahead and speak to me personally, I will text you. Just click in the link in the description below. I will text you with my number, and I'll go ahead and guide you as to what the next steps are to go ahead and schedule your free one-on-one consultation with me or my team to answer any questions. If you plan on calling right now or scheduling for right now, I'm going to be here along with helping processing and the rest of the team out, knock out some letters. And for the most part, we're here to help you guys out and say what's up. I'm here right now. Say what's up. And we're looking forward to helping you out with your credit, guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. Share with family and friends. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And on to the next episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. Peace.
Were you able to prove the report?
All right.